Game Time is brought to you in part by Good Success Christian Church and Ministries, a purpose-driven church where they want you to experience the love and love the experience. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Game Time game of the week between the Dunbar Crimson Tide and the McKinley Tech trainers. First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in right here to TSDN. 18 months, November 2019, Thanksgiving Day, was the last time we had DCIAA football. And it is my pleasure and my honor to say that we are officially back. Hope you all are ready for this season. It is shaping out like it's going to be a great one.
The whole game. I need the crowd.
I'm sure you guys are excited as I am, so make sure you subscribe right here to TSDN. Also like and comment, share, tweet about it. Let everybody know that DCIAA football is back. And TSDN is your #1 source for DCIAA football. It'll be number 4, Elijah Starkey set to kick off for Dunbar.
Don't forget, we got the concession stand open in the back.
It'll be number 5, Teron Olston set to return for McKinley Tech.
Let's go.
You guys are ready and excited for this DCIAA football season? Let me hear you make some noise in the comments. Starkey gets set to kick off. Austin will be joined by number 1, Devin Monroe, as the returners for McKinley Tech. And after 18 months of no DCIAA football, we are just moments away from kickoff. It'll be number 4, Elijah Starkey, set to get us started. One more time, and we are underway. It'll be a slip kick for the Crimson Tide. It's a long ball, and Dunbar will recover it.
Dunbar with the ball.
That'll be number 28 on the recovery, and Dunbar will take over after recovering the slip kick. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway.
Let's boogie, fellas.
Now coming into this season for the Crimson Tide, I don't expect to see that same high-powered offense that we saw all of Dunbar in 2019. I expect to see more of a run-heavy offense. As you see number 1, Jaleel Smith in the backfield. I expect that number 1, I expect Bear to get a lot of carries. Actually, they'll come out throwing. It'll be number 7, and he will be sacked. Oh, my goodness. That'll be number 51, Hanif Samuels on the sack for McKinley Tech. Now, if I'm McKinley Tech, that's my goal. I want to get as much pressure on him as possible. As it'll be second down.
Is that laundry?
But looks like McKinley Tech will give all those yards right back that they just gave, that they just forced Dunbar to lose. That'll be encroachment charge to McKinley Tech.
On the defense.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Penalty is accepted by Dunbar Crimson Tide.
That'll make it 2nd and 9 for the Crimson Tide. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line of McKinley Tech. It's a perfect day for football. Last week we got rained out. Perfect day for football. Dunbar comes out in the 2-back shotgun.
Shotgun.
Smith will go in motion. Jabril pump fakes, evades the rush, and he'll get next to nothing. That'll be number 5. Teron Olston on the tackle. Looks like we have a penalty on the play. Let's see what the official's call is.
It looks like that's going to be on the offensive side.
Looks like it'll be, first indication is holding. Charge to the Crimson Tide. Let's see.
Also, look around the stand. You're going to have a Scan Me Game Day Contact Tracing Survey. You got your phone out, you see his QR code, scan it.
Yep, it will be holding, charge to the Crimson Tide. That'll cost them 10
Was
yards.
accepted by your McKinley Tech trainers.
That'll cost Dunbar 10 yards. Not a way you want to start a season, but I'm sure Dunbar will get it together. As it'll be Scott in an empty set. Now, maybe I was wrong. I did expect to see a lot more of a pro set run heavy offense to Dunbar, but they come right out in the empty set as Scott drops back and throw across the middle. And it is behind his receiver, but it's penalty on the play. Let's get the officials' call. First indication is holding. Looks like it'll be against the Crimson Tide.
Move him back, move him back.
Let's see what it is. Looks like first indications you guys may have heard over the loudspeakers, maybe holding against Dunbar. Let's find out. Yes, that will be the call. It'll be holding.
Let's go. Wake up. Fans too.
McKinley Tech will decline now when it'll be third down. It'll be third and long, third and North Capitol Street for Dunbar. Looks like McKinley Tech may send some pressure as Dunbar comes out. It looks like a wing formation. There's the snap. Smith will drop back. Tech sends some pressure. It's caught across the middle.
Keep it moving.
And he's fighting. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. That'll be number 4, Elijah Starkey.
Uh-oh. Laundry again. My.
Looks like it's going to be just a bit short. Looks like it'll be just a bit short. It looks like we may have some laundry. Oh, it looks like they're going to back Dunbar up once again.
Let's that play.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, you guys, if you've subscribed, have been viewers of TSDN, you guys know by now exactly what I'm getting ready to say. Penalties. You cannot have penalties and expect to win a football game in DCIAA. And just like that, what looked to be maybe a 4th and short is another 3rd and North Capitol for Dunbar. Here's the snaps. Scott will drop back under pressure. Looks like he wanted to unload it, and he will be sacked. This McKinley Tech defense has absolutely showed up. That'll be number 19, Jeremiah Chapman on the sack.
Looks like the coach is sitting out the punt team.
Wow, now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That first drive for Dunbar did not go how I expected it at all. I expected to see Dunbar actually put points on the board and do it very easily. That did not happen. McKinley Tech said, this is not a homecoming game. We coming to play. It'll be number 4. Elijah Starkey set to punt it away. It'll be number 5. Teron Austin set to return for McKinley Tech. Strong showing by McKinley Tech defensively. That was impressive. Low snap. Looks like he's going to keep it himself. That may be a smart decision. Starkey looks like one man to beat. 30. And he will be tackled, but that is a first down, but hold it. There's some laundry on the field.
Let's see who is on the offense, on the special teams, on the punt team.
What a play right there by Starkey to turn what almost was a broken play into a first down run. But I think just like that, it might come back. And it will be holding against Dunbar, and that will eliminate that almost 40-yard run for a first down by Starkey. So, oh man, that eliminates that run, and then they'll lose even more yardage. Oh, that's a heartbreaker right there for Dunbar. What a run though by Starkey. Going throughout the season, definitely expect him to be a playmaker this season. But they needed that one right there. That'd have been a great first down, a great momentum shift. But oh well.
Back with it, first game of the season. Anybody get a butt? Look.
It'll be number 4, Starkey, who just saw on that run. Looks like we got a timeout. Looks like defense coordinator Greg Manott wants to talk it over with his special teams unit. Timeout comes with 9 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And after the timeout by Dunbar, Looks like Dunbar's gonna go for it. They got their offense back on the field.
Dunbar is going for it on 4th down and 11.
4th down and 11. Dunbar's gonna go for it right here.
Let's go Dunbar. Hit the fans.
They come out. Shotgun. It's the snap. It'll be a toss to Smith. And he will cut it back. Still on his feet.
Almost.
But he'll be short of a 1st down. What an effort right there by Smith. But nonetheless, what a strong showing by McKinley Tech. Forcing a turnover on downs of the defending Turkey Bowl champions. Wow. That was impressive by McKinley Tech. What a start to the season. Forget just the game. What a start to the season for McKinley Tech. Shut down what was the #1 offense.
Remember, fans, please keep your mask on above your nose.
In 2019.
Keep your mask on above your nose. Don't want you to bring nothing in. Don't want you to take it back home.
Very impressive. But now, after a strong defensive showing, McKinley Tech's offense will come onto the field. It'll be number 8, Lorenz Green at the helm. Sends a man in motion. They come out in a single back formation. Looks like they're trying to set up a screen. Oh, what a hit right there by Smith.
Wake him up, wake him up, wake him up.
Who we just saw on a strong run. He's unable to pick up a 1st down, comes right back on defense, makes a strong open field tackle for a loss. It'll be #1, Jaleel Bear Smith on the tackle. That was #1. Devin Monroe on the reception. It'll be 2nd down and about 12. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line. McKinley Tech will come out in the shotgun formation.
Quarterback in the shotgun
sends a man in motion. They'll hand it off. Nice block right there. Austin has some running room. And again, that'll be #1, Jaleel Smith on the tackle.
Look like Big came to play today.
Looks like Austin may have been able to get outside.
All over the field.
But that Dunbar second level unit is able to scrape down and make the tackle. Keep him from getting outside and picking up some big yardage. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line for McKinley Tech. Let's see if they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down.
With the ball. They're on the move.
Looks like Dunbar's thinking about sending some pressure.
The shotgun once again.
It's a snap. Under pressure. Looks like he's going to keep it himself. Gets a block. Oh! What a hit, but he popped right back up. But I think more importantly, that'll be a 1st down for McKinley Tech. Wow. Not only did he call his own number, keep it himself,
paid for that 1st down.
but he picks up a 1st down. 1st down, McKinley Tech. Impressive to start this game. All the trainers, as not only do they force Dunbar to turn it over on downs, but they pick up a 1st down against what we expect to be a Really Crimson Tide defense. Looks like Coach Sturtevant has his on to some over at Dunbar. Let's see. It's a snap handoff will be to Austin. Looks like he's trying to get outside. Evades the breaks the tackle. Looks like a pickup of about 4 on the play. Not a bad run right there by Austin. Now the one thing that coming into the season for McKinley Tech that I wanted to see, and they're actually showing that to me right now, would they come to play after a few years of coming into the season, folks like myself not really expecting much from them? With a new head coach, would they come into this game ready to lay it all on the line? Looks like nice read option. Quarterback will keep it himself, picks up a 1st down. That'll be number 8, Lorenz Green, keep it himself, and he'll pick up yet another 1st down.
Easy.
Very impressive. Read that perfectly. The end crash down. He pulled it out, kept it himself, then to pick up a 1st down for his offense. Nice drive this McKinley Tech offense is putting together. But back to what I was saying, with a new head coach, one thing I wanted to see, how would they come out in this game against a team like Dunbar, who we know are going to be Turkey Bowl contenders? Will McKinley Tech just lie down, or would they come to fight? I think they've answered that question. 1st and 10 as McKinley Tech enters Dunbar territory. It's the snap. It'll be nice open field tackle. Defeats the rush. Makes a good tackle on the screenplay. That'll be number 10, Draywon Woods on the tackle. Now that's impressive right there. On the screenplay, not only to be able to read the screen, but then defeat the block and then make the tackle. That's a trifecta right there. You can't be mad at that. You can't ask for much more from one of your defensive backs right there. It'll be 2nd and 13. Ball spotted at the Dunbar 48. Green will take the snap, drops back under pressure, evades the rush. Unable to evade the rush. And he will be sacked. That'll be number 17 for Dunbar on the sack. And that'll force McKinley Tech back. Bringing up a 3rd and long for McKinley.
3rd down.
Let's see what McKinley Tech draws up right here.
3rd and 17.
As Green comes back to the huddle, awaiting the play. Make sure you guys, appreciate you guys tuning in right here to TSDN, the Game Time Game of the Week between the Dunbar Crimson Tide and McKinley Tech trainers. We're approaching the end of the 3rd quarter.
Quarterback back in the shotgun again.
It'll be Green in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He'll roll out. Looks like he's looking. He's going to throw back across his body, and that'll be incomplete. Took a big hit right there. Think it'll be better had he just thrown that one away. But nonetheless, it'll be 4th down. And McKinley Tech will send on the punting unit. Very surprising to see him hold on to that. We're not sure if that was a broken play or not, but nonetheless,
McKinley Tech's back to punt.
It'll be McKinley Tech back to punt. It'll be number 5, Teron Austin, set to punt it away.
Looks like our Dunbar.
And it'll be number 5, Michael Brown, set to return for Dunbar. Looks like Dunbar may be lining up to come and block this one. It's the snap, a high one, and he gets it away, but it is straight up and down, and it'll take a McKinley Tech, and it bumps it, and it ricochets off the referee, and that's where Dunbar take over. Not a good punt at all by Austin. And then the bounce didn't do McKinley Tech any favors either.
First down.
It'll be a first down, Dunbar.
Remy, what you got for me over there, Remy?
And they'll take over at about the 46-yard line of McKinley Tech after about the 3-4-yard punt. Now after that drive, if I'm Dunbar, I got to figure out how to get this thing back going.
Again for their second possession.
Because I had McKinley Tech pretty much shut down everything that I tried to do, and I shot myself in the foot a few times. But it'll be Scott. It's a snap. Looks like they'll throw. Pass is caught. That'll be number 5, Michael Brown on the reception. Good picture catch right there between Scott and Brown.
Let's move. 2nd down.
For a first-year starting quarterback, those are the type of passes, the type of plays you call to get your quarterback in rhythm. Dunbar goes right to the line. Not surprised to see that no-huddle offense once again. It's a snap. They'll hand it to Smith this time. Makes a couple moves, but he'll be tackled in the open field. That'll be number 5, Austin on the tackle, but we got some laundry on the field. First indication is that it's against the Crimson Tide. That'll be holding charge to Dunbar. Now I'll say this.
you need.
Maybe give Dunbar a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. We did have, it's the first football game for Dunbar in about 18 months. Their last football game was Turkey Bowl 50. So maybe that's what attributes to these penalties. But nonetheless, it'll be second and long. Second and 15, ball spotted at the 49. Dunbar, here's the snap, they'll hand it to Smith. Smith right up the gut. No, actually, that is nice open field tackles. That'll be Daquan Harvin on the run right up the gut.
I don't think nobody's catching.
Don't be surprised if you see Harvin get some more carries in this one. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for Dunbar after the run by Harvin. Here's the snap. Little pitch and catch. It'll be caught. No, it'll be in and out of the hands of Brown. And that'll bring up 4th down for Dunbar.
Oh, baby. Wake him up, lady. I see you coming through the tunnel, lady. Wow, wow, wow.
Looks like Dunbar's going to leave their offense out on the field, and they're going to go for it right here on 4th down. Not surprising to see that. 4th down and 4. Maybe they'll try to get McKinley Tech to jump off sides. Looks like that's what they were attempting to do. McKinley Tech doesn't jump. Scott calls an audible. Seeing the 2-back shotgun. Trips to his right. Looks like they're going to throw right across the middle. It's caught by number 11. That'll be Tristan Waters on the reception. First indication is a 1st down, but we do have a penalty on the field. Let's see what the official's call is. That'll be an illegal procedure charged to the Crimson Tide. That'll be the second 4th down conversion that Dunbar has had called back. Again, shooting themselves in the foot here early in this ball game. And that'll eliminate the 1st down reception by Waters. And it'll be 4th down and 9 now for Dunbar. Looks like they're going to leave their offense out on the field, however. And it'll be Smith. It'll be Scott in the empty set. McKinley Tech sends pressure on the edge. He's hit. Pass is caught. 1st down and more. And he is forced out of bounds. That'll be number 5, Michael Brown, on the 1st down reception. That'll be a 1st down Dunbar as they move into the red zone. As you guys can hear in the background, looks like it's going up for Dunbar. 1st and goal. No, 1st and 10. And get a 1st down without scoring as they are now. Looks like the ball is spotted about the 12-yard line of McKinley Tech. Let's see if Dunbar can come away with some points here. It'll be Scott joining the backfield by Harvin. Let's see if they hand it off to Harvin. Had a good run earlier. They send Brown in motion. Looks like they'll run a jet sweep. Brown's going to get outside. Oh, no. He got kicked up by the Turf Monster. Oh, no. Oh, no. He lost his footing. Looks like the Turf Monster will be credited with that tackle. Oh, no. Looks like he may be hurt. It'll be an official timeout. After the player is able to make it off of the field under his own power, it'll be 1st and 3. It'll be 1st and goal for Dunbar. Ball will be spotted at the 3-yard line. See if Dunbar hands it right here to Harvin. See if they get some points on the board here. Handoff will be to Harvin. He cuts it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Daquan Harvin with a 3-yard score. Dunbar draws first blood here in the Battle of North Cap. Nice call right there by Coach Bing and his offensive staff. Getting the ball for the first time here in 2021.
Dunbar says
It'll be Daquan Harvin again.
Extra point.
3-yard score. Now that is a more Crimson Tide-like drive. Shot themselves in the foot a couple times with some penalties, but nonetheless we're able to close it out with points. So they're going to go for 2. It's the snap to hand it to Harvin once again, and tackle on 2. And with 19 ticks left here in the first quarter, Dunbar leads 8-0 over McKinley Tech. After the Dunbar touchdown, it'll be Starkey kicking off, and it'll be Austin on the return. Oh, nice open field tackle on special teams. That'll be number 25, Rashard Hicks. That'll be number 25, Rashard Hicks on the tackle.
Anybody lost a debit card? Last name Andrews, black card. Last name Andrews.
Lose your debit card.
Lost a debit card on the field. Last name is Andrews.
Face shots in the face, I'm sure it is. Had to stand off, enemies block. Knock your dreads off, my wheels come flat. I didn't let the red mouse.
McKinley Tech will take over. It's the snap, a little misdirection. Looked like they were trying to run a trap play, but that Dunbar D-line trap did at the start. That'll be number 57 on the tackle.
Hiatus jitters on.
No, excuse me, that'll be number 27 on the tackle for Dunbar, Timothy Mays.
That's the quarter.
And at the end of 1, it'll be Dunbar 8, McKinley Tech 0. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here to TSDN. You're watching this Game Time, game of the week. And it'll be McKinley Tech. Looks like that'll be a fumble. It'll be recovered by McKinley Tech.
Well, again, the laundry man.
Not a good way to start the second quarter for McKinley Tech. As Dunbar sent heavy pressure off the edge, and it was just a bit too much for McKinley Tech.
Dunbar, McKinley. Dunbar, McKinley.
Now that Dunbar's got some points on the board, what I want to see out of McKinley Tech, I want to see how they come back. Are they just going to lay down? Or are they going to try to drive down the field, put points on the board themselves? It'll be Green in the shotgun. There's the snap, drops back, looks, has a man across the middle. Overthrows him, looks like it was there. Looks like it was there right down the seam. Read it perfectly. Was able to split the safeties, but they weren't able to connect. And that'll be incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down in West Nowhere.
McKinley Tech chooses the punt.
Now, if I'm McKinley Tech, I would, good decision to go ahead, punt it away. You're deep in your own zone. Want to avoid disaster. Dunbar getting the block and recovering in the end zone, or worse, a bad snap. Now let's see.
Clock moving.
It'll be Michael Brown back to return for Dunbar. It'll be Olston set to punt it away. A high snap, he's able to corral it, throws it.
Oh my God.
And almost picked off.
You gotta want to be great in this sport.
And just like I said, want to avoid disaster.
Takes over.
And what does McKinley Tech do? Bad snap, deep in their own zone. Turnover on downs. Dunbar takes over inside the red zone. And just like that, Dunbar's looking to go up by 2 scores as they are now in the red zone after the turnover on downs. Now, the one thing I want to see for Dunbar, can they avoid penalties right now? I know it's early in the season. I know we didn't have a season last year, but still no excuse, man. Penalties, man, penalties. Got to eliminate them. There's the snap. It'll be a handoff to Smith. Makes a couple people miss. And he will be corralled. Oh, almost coughed it up. Nice showing right there by McKinley Tech. Holding Smith. It's like he actually lost a couple yards right there. Not a bad showing by McKinley Tech. Looks like we're going to have and it's still early in the season. I said this in 2019 about McKinley Tech. Had McKinley Tech had a sniff of an offense, I believe they would have run the Gravy Bowl because that defense was absolutely lights out. But nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and goal. Handoff will be to Smith. Oh, man, he wasn't able to even get the handoff before number 2, Antonio Royster. Knifes in, makes the tackle. This McKinley Tech defense looks like they're going to fly around this year. It's Antonio Royster. Knifes in, makes the tackle. Smith was barely able to get the handoff. Not a bad showing right there. That'll be 3rd and goal. Oh, man. What a momentum shift this will be if McKinley Tech is able to force another turnover on downs. It's Scott being in the backfield, handed to Smith. Smith almost bowls a man over, but he gets next to nothing. Picks up about 2 right there. Looks like that was number 6. Andre Carter's the first man there. Make the tackle. That'll bring a 4th and goal. That's a goat. As I got Wavy up here with me right now. It's a snap, 4th and goal. Pressure off the edge. It's caught by Brown. Brown will outrun his man and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. That was Michael Brown. Putting points on the board for the 2nd time for for Dunbar.
Dunbar goes for the extra point.
Touchdown, Crimson Tides. They go up 14-0 with 9:19 left here in the ball game. In the first half. Now that's the type of drive that I want to see out of Dunbar. Get a short field. They'll go for 2. It'll be Scott in the backfield. Looks like McKinley Tech is going to rush. They do. Dumps it off to Smith. And he'll power his way to a 2-point conversion. Tackle on 2. Number 1, Jaleel Smith powers his way. And with 9:19 left, it's 16-0. Dunbar over McKinley Tech. After the Dunbar touchdown and 2-point conversion, it'll be Starkey set to kick it away and kick it away. Take a bounce. And that'll be number 11. Tristan Waters on the tackle. And that's where this McKinley Tech offense will take over. Just outside the 25-yard line, looks to be the 26 or the 27-yard line. Though they're down by 2 scores early, again, I want to see, is McKinley Tech just going to phone it in the rest of the game, or are they actually going to continue to put up a fight? I think defensively, they came to play defensively. That short field that they gave Dunbar, that their offense gave Dunbar, man, that didn't do them any favors. as it'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 27. It'll be Green in the shotgun. It's the snap, pressure off the edge, he throws it up for grabs. Actually threw it away, not a bad decision as he was under heavy pressure. I am not mad at that at all. That was actually a good decision to throw that ball away. He was under heavy pressure, coming off the edge, coming up the middle, had pressure in his face. Oh, he had nowhere to go. And something I alluded to earlier, talking about McKinley Tech in 2019, one thing that they had was a very dominant defense, but one thing that they did not have was an offense. If they, again, had a sniff of an offense in 2019, going into the DCIAA Stripes Division playoffs, I think they may have come out as Gravy Bowl champions. Hopefully they're able to shore up the offense this year because it looks like they may have a defense that can compete in that Stripes Division. And with teams like Coolidge and Bell, and I'm expecting them to bring some pretty powerful offenses, so we'll see what McKinley Tech is able to do. But right now it'll be 2nd and long as he'll hand it off to Austin, and man, he'll be met immediately. That'll be number 56 once again on the tackle. Looks like they'll lose a couple yardage right there. And that'll bring up 3rd down and long.
Serenity, your daddy loves you.
That'll bring up 2nd and long.
McKinley side, Dunbar. McKinley side,
3rd and 26.
It'll be 3rd and 26, ball spotted at McKinley Tech's 11.
16-11 Dunbar.
They come out in a 2-by-1, single back shotgun with a tight end. Here's the snap.
Back, rolls out.
Looks like they're trying to get something going. Oh, nice throwing catch. That'll be caught by number 3, Jaden Pierce.
Fourth down.
That's a nice call right there on 3rd and long.
Coach sends out the punt team. Dunbar with another.
McKinley Tech is sending out the punt team. I think we'll get into the point right now where Dunbar just may be a little bit too much for McKinley Tech. But I'll say this about McKinley Tech. Defensively, they have come to play. Offensively, looks like they're still trying to find themselves. We'll see how this one goes. It'll be Austin set to punt it away. It'll be Michael Brown, who we saw earlier with that touchdown reception, set to return it. See if we can get a better high snap. Look like Austin will keep it himself. If he can get outside, unable to get much of anything. McKinley Tech is not doing themselves any favors special team wise. And after that, it'll be a turnover on down. Dunbar will take over again with absolutely excellent field position.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep your mask up above your nose. Don't want you to bring anything here. Don't want you to bring anything home.
First and 10, Dunbar. Now, once again, we're not in league play right now. If I'm Dunbar, what I want to do is continue to eliminate penalties. Especially in that first drive, I think they had 4 or 5 penalties. As Scott will come out, the shotgun. Looks like it'll be a toss to Harvin, and he quickly met immediately. Oh my goodness, still on his feet. Still on his feet. Daquan Harvin, touchdown Crimson Tide. What a run by Daquan Harvin. I was sure he was dead to right in the backfield, but Daquan Harvin put his hand in the ground, put his head down, right behind his pads, and found pay dirt. Touchdown Crimson Tide. But hold everything. I believe we have it. Don't tell me there's a penalty on the play. No, that'll be touchdown Crimson Tide. Got a little nervous right there. Touchdown Crimson Tide as they go up 22 bang bang on McKinley Tech. Hey. Dunbar come out going for 2. There's a snap, Scott a look. Not sure who that was for. Not sure who that was for. Looks like maybe a bit of miscommunication, but nonetheless, after that dominant touchdown run by Harvin, 22-0, Dunbar over McKinley Tech. After the spectacular touchdown run by Harvin, what a run that was, Dunbar gets set to kick off. It'll be number 4. Elijah Starkey with a swift kick, and is McKinley Tech able to jump on it? No, Dunbar has it. Dunbar's ball. Wow. It'll be recovered by number 1, Jaleel Smith. And Dunbar take over on offense at about the 50-yard line. Now this is what I want to see out of a Dunbar team. They had me nervous in that first drive. Too many penalties, too many mistakes, too many mental errors offensively. But I think now,
Dunbar takes over once again, up 22-0.
But I think now we have something going for Dunbar.
Thank you for having your mask on.
They're up 22-0 over McKinley Tech. You're watching TSDN, That Sports Do Network. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you press that subscribe button as well. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Let me in.
So it'll be Smith in the backfield. Scott is going to go long, and it is incomplete. Almost picked off. Looks like he was looking for Brown, who we saw earlier with a touchdown reception, but pass falls incomplete. If I'm Dunbar, I understand you're up 22-0. You want to try some things, but I still want to hand the ball off a few times.
Let's go, Dunbar. Let's go, they say. I'm
expecting Harvin and Smith to be the keys to my offense. I want to hand the ball to them. I want to feed them. I want to get them going. Let them break off a couple big runs, then we can maybe try the passing game. That's my philosophy. So it'll be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Ball spotted at the 46 of Dunbar. It'll be Scott joining the backfield by Smith. Looks like, almost picked off. Oh, is that a live football? No, pass is incomplete. That's not a live football. Pass will be incomplete. Looks like a late whistle by the official. Man, Scott got to be careful with those screen passes. McKinley Tech come up with one of them bad boys, and they be going the other way for 6. Once again, I would just assume that Dunbar's offense is just trying some things out as they are up 22-0 here in the first half. Especially after not having a game last week due to weather. Wouldn't be surprised that's what they're doing right here. But nonetheless, McKinley Tech's defense, like I said earlier, don't let this 22-0 fool you. That's really due to some mental errors on special teams. This McKinley Tech. It'll be Scott looks, throws, pass is complete. Nice tackle right there by Austin. And that'll force a 4th and short. Nice tackle right there by Austin. They called that name a lot this afternoon. Expect to call it a lot more throughout the season. Teron Austin. That'll be 4th and short, 4th and inches. Ball spotted at the 45. Looks like Dunbar is going to go for it. And they get McKinley Tech to jump. McKinley Tech just gave Dunbar a free set of downs. That'll be 1st down Dunbar. Don't even have to hear the officials call on that one. That was pretty clear. 1st down, Crimson Tide.
Ain't pumped up.
First down, Crimson Tide. Said a lot about Dunbar shooting themselves in the foot. McKinley Tech say, hey, we want to join the party too, Chris. Nonetheless,
See something? Quick pass.
good throw right there by Scott. It'll be Starkey.
Push to the sideline, tackle right
First
there.
down.
Completed pass.
That'll be number 4, Elijah Starkey on the reception. I expect to see Elijah Starkey just in those type of situations.
Like the way Moeller fans, family.
Short the intermediate routes, hook the curl.
Please keep
Big
the
body
mask on.
receiver, strong hands. Definitely expect to see him
Also, they are key
be
on
that
those in the
go-to
stadium.
receiving
Please
target for Scott.
Please take the time to scan them and fill out the survey. Thank you.
It'll be Scott in the empty formation.
Hey,
It's the snap.
Quarterback back.
Quick throw. It'll be Elijah Starkey once again. It'll be tackled
Look like
immediately.
he's getting the rhythm.
Looks like he's just short of a first down. But I just said it. That's what I expect to see. I expect to see Elijah Starkey short the intermediate routes, picking up first down. That's what I expect to see a lot of. It's his second catch so far in this drive. It'll be 2nd and 1. The thing about second down, I heard John Madden say this one time. The thing about second down
On the defense. Ready.
is the whole playbook
Let's go.
opens up. But there'll be a timeout. McKinley Tech timeout comes with 4:32 left in the first half. After the timeout by McKinley Tech, it'll be 2nd and short for Dunbar. See if they hand it right here to Smith. They send Brown in motion. There's the snap. It'll be a trap to Smith. Smith bounces off a tackler, picks up a first down. That'll be first down Dunbar. Good call right there by Dunbar. Keep it simple. Hand it off to what should be all-league running back Jaleel Smith. Let him pick up a first down. Sounds good to me. Dunbar looks a lot sharper here. As now we're just approaching 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Started off a bit shaky, maybe working out the jitters. They look pretty good now. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 16 for Dunbar. They send Brown in motion. They'll run a jet sweep. Brown with some speed gets a block, and he'll pick up close to a first down. Looks like he actually was able to pick up first down yardage. That'll bring up 1st and goal, Crimson Tide. Dunbar looking to go up by 4 scores here in the first half. A name that Coach Maurice Vaughn talked about during our DCIAA football training camp tour. He mentioned Michael Brown. Now, do not be confused with cornerback Michael Brown Jr. Michael Brown, who we just saw on that jet sweep, he said is another young man who will be able to really make some plays for this Crimson Tide team. And I think he's, and as Coach Vink said, he's showing us why. So can't wait to see the type of season he has. But it'll be 1st and goal, ball spotted at the 6. Scott in the shotgun, rolls out, goes up to Starkey, and it is overthrown. That'll bring up 2nd down. Not a bad choice right there to go up top to Starkey in a jump ball situation. I said it during my preview session of Dunbar during our DCIAA football training camp tour. You guys can check that out on TSDN. Elijah Starkey, I expect, as I said earlier, to get a lot of those short to intermediate receptions, hook the curl. But then, of course, a big body receiver, 5'11". Why not throw it up? Boom, jump ball situation to your big body receiver. Get yourself an easy touchdown. I think that's what they were trying to do. Just a bit overthrown. Wouldn't be surprised they go right back at it. 2nd and goal, ball spotted at the 6. It'll be Scott in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Smith.
3 minutes left.
As we see Starkey, number 4, and the slide looks like they're going to go right back to him. Oh, no, they go underneath, and it is in and out of the hands of number 17 for Dunbar. And I'm not sure, it looks like a little bit of extracurricular. I attribute that to the passion and not being on the field for the last 18 months. Really not surprised to see a little bit of that. First bump that a lot of these teams are getting, especially after last week was rained out and stormed out. Nothing like a little excitement. See what the official's call is, however. Looks like it may have been charged. Looks like it may have been charged to Dunbar. Yes, it was, as they'll march Dunbar back. Not sure what the penalty was. May have been looks like they marked off about 15 or so yards. May have been unsportsmanlike conduct or personal foul. Nonetheless, that'll bring up third down and goal. Ball will now be spotted at the 21-yard line. As it'll now be Daquan Harvin in the backfield, who we saw earlier with that just spectacular run. Here's the snap. Scott drops back. He's under pressure. He will be sacked. That is the third sack of the game for McKinley Tech. That'll be number 19, Jeremiah Chapman. Called that name a few times this afternoon.
McKinley over here, jump over here.
And that'll bring up fourth down. Again, I said this earlier. This McKinley Tech team, do not let this 22-0 score that you guys see on the scoreboard fool you. Those really are attributed to some mental errors on special teams, a couple bad snaps, put Dunbar in easy scoring situations.
2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first half.
This McKinley Tech defense has come to play. They've been flying around, a couple sacks. Third sack of the game. Other than that spectacular run by Harvin early in the quarter. So it'll be fourth and goal. Looks like they're going to take a shot. They do. Caught by Starkey. But it'll be short of but it needed to get in the end zone. That'll be a turnover on downs. Nice throw right there by Scott nonetheless. That'll be a turnover on downs. Said it before. Really not surprised. That was a nice throw right there by Scott. Hit Elijah Starkey right in the breadbasket. But when you get unsportsmanlike penalties in the red zone, it pushes you back. Deal with situations like that where you got to get a touchdown, and it was just a bit too much for him right there.
22-0 in the first half, 147 remaining.
And McKinley Tech will take over. Ball will be spotted at their own 10-yard line. With a minute 47 left here in the second quarter. See, McKinley Tech tries to go and get some points. As Dunbar comes out in a single high safety, let's see if they try to attack that ball snap. Green is under pressure, rolls out, evades the rush, and he'll get out of bounds. Great veteran move right there to get out of bounds. Picks up a first down, stop the clock. Great veteran move by Green.
Please keep your mask above your nose, above your mouth. I don't want you to bring anything here. Don't want you to take anything home. Timeout.
Looks like we have a timeout.
Timeout.
Charles for Dunbar. Looks like Coach Greg Minot wants to talk it over with his defense. Timeout comes with 1:38 after the timeout. Dunbar. It'll be 1st and 10 for McKinley Tech. As Green comes out in the shotgun. About 98 ticks left in the first half, a minute 38. It's like McKinley Tech having a bit of confusion getting lined up properly. Looks like Green is going to call an audible.
McKinley back in the shotgun.
Here's the snap. Looks like the sprint out. He's going to throw. It's caught by Austin. Looks like he lost his foot and looks like he may have picked up a few more yards. But it'll be tackled in the open field. And that'll be another first down for McKinley Tech. As it looks like they're getting into the 2-minute offense, no huddle for McKinley Tech. As Green will get his offense right to the line. And it looks like they're going to clock it. Oh, no, they're going to take a shot. Green steps up. And
what's that? It's loose.
Throws it away. Are the officials calling it down? It's not a live ball.
And there goes the laundry.
Not sure why he didn't pull that one down and just kind of take off. Looks like he may have been able to pick up 2 or 3 yards. But looks like it'll be a penalty charge to McKinley Tech.
Another flag on the McKinley Tech trainers.
Looks like that'll back him up. Looks like that'll back him up. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
The tunnel, walkway. Keep your mask on and clear the walkway. Thank you.
As Green comes out, single back shotgun under heavy pressure, evades the rush. He's gonna take it himself. Oh, what a stiff arm, but he'll be tackled immediately by Smith. Let me tell y'all, that number 1, Jaleel Smith, has been all over the field. Expect to hear that name a lot, not only tonight, but throughout the season. And it'll be timeout by McKinley Tech. Timeout comes with 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. It'll be Austin set to kick it off. Set to punt it away. And it'll be Brown, who we saw on that jet sweep, set to return it. Here's the snap. Punt is away. That's a line drive, much better punt. As Brown looks like he's gonna try to make something happen. Gets a couple blocks. Michael Brown, 20-10, touchdown, Dunbar, Crimson Tide. Brown ran out of his shoe on his way to 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Hey, just a few more at the end of this one, at the end of the first half. 28-0 Dunbar over McKinley Tech after that punt return for a touchdown. Dunbar coming out for the extra point. Looks like they're going to go for 2 once again, try to put up 30 on the board before halftime with 23 ticks left. Much better drive. Much better drive for Dunbar than we saw. First quarter, oh man, they were all out of sorts. McKinley Tech was actually getting the better of them. But now it looks like we're seeing a real Dunbar. As they'll come out going for 2. 23 ticks left after that touchdown. About 60-yard punt return for a touchdown by Michael Brown.
Going for the extra point. Quarterback back in the shotgun. It looks like it's the call.
Here's the snap. It'll be to Harvin. Harvin will walk right into the end zone. That'll tackle on 2. With 23 ticks left in the first half. Dunbar 30, McKinley Tech 0. After the touchdown by Dunbar, Starkey gets set to kick it away, and there is the kick. Booming kick. It'll be Austin on the recover. Oh, makes a couple nice moves, and he'll be tackled immediately. Looks like he'll be tackled at about the 26-yard line. 16 ticks left in the first half. Let's see McKinley. If I'm McKinley Tech, maybe I might just go ahead and run a dive. Let's go ahead and go to halftime. trying to regroup.
16 seconds left in the first half.
I really don't expect to see them try Hail Mary. They haven't been able to really do much with the passing game, but I'm not the coach, so let's see what they come out with. Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line of McKinley Tech. Excuse me, the 28. And, yep, looks like they're going to come out and down it. We'll go to halftime. Not a bad decision right there. They'll down it. And at the end of the first half,
And that's the half.
it'll be Dunbar 30, McKinley Tech 0. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here to TSDN for the second half of the Battle of North Capitol. Welcome back to the second half. Battle of North Capitol between Dunbar and McKinley Tech. Dunbar up 30-0. Still 2 halves of football left though. See when McKinley Tech pulls out. See if they try to get back in this one. I don't expect to see them lay down. We'll definitely expect to see McKinley Tech still put up a fight. And maybe we'll see the second and third units to Dunbar. We'll see, but we are underway here in the second half. That'll be Michael Brown Jr. on the return. Oh, nice move right there. Looks like he's gonna go all the way, and he'll be tackled. Great return right there by number 2, Michael Brown Jr. One of the players that Coach Binks said will make an impact for them. Big time return right there. They'll take it into McKinley Tech territory. Dunbar comes back out. The one thing I want to see for Dunbar, yes, they are up 30-0. Right now, I'm not too much worried about the score. What I want to see out of Dunbar, I want to see a better start to the half than we saw to the start of the game. Penalties. When I say bow, they were shooting themselves in the foot every single play. Oh my gosh. You can't win like that, so I want to see much better execution by Dunbar. It'll be number 7, Jabril Scott. Coming out in the shotgun. He'll be joined in the backfield by Daquan Harvin, who we saw with 2 scores in the first half. Ball spotted at the 40. Here's the snap. It'll be to Harvin. Nice stiff arm, cuts it up. Daquan Harvin still on his feet. And he will power it in for a 40-yard touchdown. Daquan Harvin picking up right where he left off in the first half. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, there you go. That's what I wanted to see for Dunbar coming into the first half. I mean, coming out in the second half. I wanted to see if they would still put the pedal on the floor, or would they kind of lollygag and just say, oh, okay, we up by 30, let's cruise. Doesn't look like they're doing that. They hand it off to Daquan Harvin. Whoever they had 2 scores tonight, now he goes for the trifecta. 3 touchdown runs for him. Touchdown Crimson Tides. They go up 36-0 over McKinley Tech. Dunbar comes out going for 2. It'll be Scott in shotgun. Take a quick drop. Find number 11. And they'll walk into the end zone. Tristan Ward is on the reception. Tackle on 2. Dunbar up 38-0 over McKinley Tech. After a short return by McKinley Tech, they'll take over. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line.
38-0, 10:56 remaining.
Now this is the type of crowd I wanted to see. I'll do a quick pan over the crowd for you guys. Absolute packed house here at Dunbar. Both sides are filled. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 32 for McKinley Tech. It'll be green. They come out in the. They send Austin in motion. Looks like they're trying to find him. Caught by Austin. That's a nice drawn up play right there. Nice catch on the sideline by Austin.
Looks like enough for
Looks like it'll be enough for a first down.
First down.
First down, McKinley Tech. Not a bad drawn up play. We're under 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Yes, McKinley Tech is down almost 40 points. But the one thing I want to see, and I said this earlier and I say this all the time, is McKinley Tech sends Austin in motion. Again, they'll hand it off right up the gut. That'll be number 2, Antonio Royster on the carry. Looks like he picked up about 4 yards on that one. That'll bring up second down and about 6.
Yep.
One thing I want to see from McKinley Tech.
Welcome back to the party.
Are they just gonna?
I didn't think everybody coming out.
Are they just gonna sit back,
Sold out crowd.
phone it in, call it a contest, say they're better than us, and we just gonna give up? Or are they gonna keep trying to put points on the board? Are they going to keep trying to make things happen? That's what I want to see. I think that's a sign of a really good football team, a really coached football, a really well-coached football team. That regardless of the score, we're gonna keep trying to fight. And there's a snap. Green will drop back under heavy pressure. Ball is on the ground, recovered by Dunbar. Dunbar take over. Dunbar take over in McKinley Tech position. McKinley Tech territory. Now this Dunbar team, not surprised to see them up by 38 points over McKinley Tech. Fourth year under Coach Maurice Vaughn. Excuse me, the 5th year under Coach Maurice Vaughn. 4th season. So I'm not surprised to see them in a little more competitive than McKinley Tech. McKinley Tech coach Ryan Sturdivant. It's in his first year as the head coach. I think just give him a few years. Maybe be working with something. But nonetheless, it'll be 1st and 10 for Scott and this Dunbar offense. Let's see if they hand it to number 1. Bear looks like nope. Looks like he'll find his big receiver Starkey one more time. That'll be Starkey's 4th catch of the ball game. Not surprised to see him. Again, short intermediate routes. Big body receiver, strong hands. Not surprised to see him catching passes like that. If I'm Dunbar, especially having a quarterback who did not play last year and unfortunately didn't even have a season under 2019 MVP Amonte Dreyer, it's kind of green. So if I'm Coach Vaughn, if I'm Coach Bink, those are the type of players I want drawing up for my quarterback so he can really get his feet wet and get back into it. But this time he'll hand it to Bear. Bear almost fumbled, cuts it back, gets a block, and he'll pick up a first down.
The Laundries out there once again.
Looks like we got a penalty on the play. It's in the backfield. Looks like it may be against the Crimson Tide. Let's see what the referee calls. First indication that it is against Dunbar. Illegal block on the back. It will be charged to the Crimson Tide.
Let's go.
Now again, once we get into league play, I think Dunbar's committed about 10 penalties so far tonight. As we get into league play, Dunbar is going to have to eliminate that, especially when we get into league play and they meet teams like Roosevelt, who I predicted to win the Turkey Bowl, 16-time Turkey Bowl champion H.D. Woodson.
6 minutes left in the third.
These ticky-tack penalties are not going to get the job done for him. So let's see what happens. Here's the snap. Scott will drop back. He'll throw. Pass is caught. And that'll be Waters on the reception, close to a first down. Looks like he'll be about a yard shy. That'll bring up third down and short. We're now under 6 minutes left.
Third down.
I'm sure you guys can hear. Packed house here at Dunbar, as they almost got McKinley Tech to jump off sides. It's 3rd down and 1. Looks like they're gonna hand it to Smith right here. Let him power his way to a 1st down. They do. Right up the gut. Jaleel Smith power his way to another 1st down. 1st down and 1 for Jaleel Smith. We'll take it inside the 20. Dunbar once again is in the red zone.
All that boy knows is north and south.
As we're now under 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. 1st down, Dunbar, as they enter the red zone once again here this evening.
Switch with the tailbacks.
The money man, Daquan Harvin, back into the game. Let's see if they hand it to him. See if he can get 4 scores on the board. A low snap they handed to Harvin. He gets a block. Oh, that's too easy. Touchdown, Daquan Harvin. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's 4 as he puts 4s up. That doesn't signal 4th quarter for Harvin, but that signals 4 touchdowns for Daquan Harvin. 4 touchdowns for Daquan Harvin against McKinley Tech. Putting on an absolute show this evening. Don't be surprised if you guys hear a lot of that name, Daquan Harvin, throughout the season. Dunbar come out, going for 2 as they done all night long. Scores now 44-0 with under 3:30 left. They handed to Harvin once again, and they'll pretty much walk in for 2. And with 3:07 and counting left here in the ball game, Dunbar's up 46-0 over McKinley Tech. After another Daquan Harvin touchdown, Dunbar gets set to kick it off. Kicking off for the Crimson Tide will be number 4, Elijah Starkey. Set to return will be number 5, Teron Austin for McKinley Tech. It'll be number 1, Devin Monroe. On the return, he'll get next to nothing. He'll be tackled by number 22, DeMar Roberts. Good special teams tackle right there by Roberts. After the timeout, it'll be 1st and 10 McKinley Tech. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Then it'll drop back. Oh, looks like they were trying to set up a screen, and it is intercepted. A big boy interception reminds me of 2010 Charles Arrington picked off a Dunbar Crimson Tide QB, but this time Dunbar gets a big boy pick of their own. Oh, let us see that big man with football. Would have loved to see him be able to rumble a little bit, but nonetheless, it will be 1st down Dunbar.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is how we end the 3rd quarter. Oh, what a way to end the 3rd quarter, nonetheless. McKinley, Dunbar, 46. McKinley Tech, 0. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here for the 4th quarter of this Game Time Game of the Week. And after the turnover, it'll be Dunbar. Number 23, Saki Frost, running off tackle. Looks like we have an injury on the play. It'll be an official timeout. First and goal for Dunbar. Here's the snap. Smart decision by Scott. Just pull it down. Get in the end zone. Touchdown, Dunbar. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Trust me on the microphone. Interview me. I've been coaching for 28 years.
50 burger on the board for Dunbar. As we're now under 11 minutes left.
52. Another with 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
Why the f*** they keep trying to play with a rock? Stay on my just know that I can't shoot it all. This function we beat 'em. I put that in the pen like I'm Peter. Drink shots, leave spots on 'em like a cheater. Never spent whole days in school, I was leaving. I never sat on my I was deep. Still help all of my
As Dunbar comes out.
spinning the off so you rock. Can't get a whip so you gotta go jack. Bruh, blink that.
Going for 2. And he will be sacked, but nonetheless, Dunbar 52. McKinley takes 0.
Left in out of action. Hand off. Good run for us.
Let me go back in. So we're now under 8 minutes left here in this game of the week. Dunbar up big.
Second and 5. 7 minutes.
52-0.
Fourth quarter.
Looks like we got a few reserves in the game. Handoff will be to number 23, Frost. Looks like Frost is going to run off tackle. Looks like
Good run down this field.
it'll be number 3, Sakai Frost. It'll be 1st and 10 after the big run by by Frost. Ball will be spotted at the 19. Scott's still in the game under the helm. He comes out in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. He'll hand off to Frost again. Frost right up the gut. Nice move right there by Frost. Maybe one of those guys we'll see in a few years. Be a big time player for Dunbar. As we're now under 6 minutes left. See if Dunbar is able to put 60 on the board. Appreciate you guys keeping it locked right here to TSDN. It's so good to have football back. November 2019 was the last time we had football. DCIAA, so it's so great to see it back on the field. So it'll be 1st and goal for Dunbar. Hand it off to Frost. Looks like they're going to let him finish off the drive, but that'll be a nice tackle right there. By number 30 from McKinley Tech, that'll be Tyron Lee. Looks like Frost picked up maybe 4 on that play. Bringing it up about a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3. Second and 3, Frost up the gut, and they'll let him finish off the drive. Saki Frost. Hope I'm pronouncing that properly. It's like he'll get into the end zone, or did they mark him short?
Don't forget, we back here September 17th against Coolidge City High School.
Oh, that'll be a touchdown, Dunbar. 58-0. 58-0. Dunbar over McKinley Tech as they come out to go for 2. Let's see if they can put 60 on the board.
Like to thank McKinley Tech trainers also.
He coming back this way.
As Frost comes out in the shotgun, let's see if they hand it.
He coming back this way.
Guard lead, and Frost will get in, and there we go. That'll be 60 on the board. Dunbar, a big 60-0. Over McKinley Tech. I see. Nice booming punt by Dunbar. And it'll be tackled. That'll be number 17 on the tackle for Dunbar. Nice return right there by number 24, Alan Yeager. Wonder if he's related to former Coolidge star quarterback Emmanuel Yeager? That'll be a nice trivia question right there. As we click down on this one, Dunbar may have gotten off to a shaky start, but they came out and did what I really expected them to do. And that was pretty much outplay McKinley Tech. The one thing I was impressed by McKinley Tech is that in the opening of this game, they came out and really punched Dunbar in the mouth. I was surprised at that, but I also was happy to see that. A lot of people would say the 60-0 is not far from what they thought this game was going to be. But for McKinley Tech to come out in the first couple drives and really punch Dunbar in the mouth and really get the best of them, especially in that first drive, very impressive. McKinley Tech comes out in the empty set. They'll take it right up the gut. I love that they're still going to battle and fight till the clock says 000. That'll be number 6. Andre Carter on the carry. So we're now pushing 30 seconds left. McKinley Tech will come out in the empty set again. It'll be Carter all alone by himself. As they say, Austin in motion. He'll fake the jet sweep right up the gut. And he'll pick up a first down. As we'll click down, 2, 1, and that'll do it. Dunbar dominant over McKinley Tech, 60-0. Appreciate you guys keeping it locked right here to TSDN. Make sure you subscribe for DCIAA action all season long. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.